Boo-hoo, Logan. Everyone has jobs. Boo-hoo. I don't want to hear about, I've been working my ass off, man.
17
light-skin struggles, nigga. Light-skin niggas swear they work harder than everybody. You doing the same amount of work.
Nigga.
And you just
I
extra
just
tired.
lifted heavy-ass TVs for 17 straight days.
All right, in the gym then.
And heavy-ass metal, all this stupid shit, bro. Don't talk
heavy
to me
metal?
about
You putting together guns?
No.
Oh, okay.
Put together guns. Do I look like the type of nigga put together a gun?
Maybe a little bit. I don't know what you do.
Okay.
When you're not at the podcast, you don't talk to me. You don't text back.
That's okay, buddy. I sent you a whole fucking message about a whole video about a topic we should talk about. And
wow.
Didn't even respond.
One message. All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Writer's Block podcast. All right. I fucked up the intro.
I do it every episode. I do it every fucking episode.
You pointing to your toes
for
threw me
one
off.
person.
I was trying to figure out what is he doing. I'm not introducing him yet. I thought you were like, what?
No, I just do it for one
welcome
person
back to your favorite comedy podcast, the podcast that gets you out of your head. All right. If you need some shit to procrastinate on and you want to laugh your ass off, welcome. This is what we're here for. Hey, me and my boy Logan Butler in the building. It was producer on the ones and twos, LDB, fresh off a show in Jacksonville, Florida. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're rocking out. People were bopping their heads. It was lit.
It was cool. Yeah, people moving and shit. It was dope. I love
Hell
to see
yeah.
people move.
We're going to get to it, man. You already know we're coming to you live from the best comedy club inside a hotel in the entire world. Comedy Zone in Jacksonville, Ramada Inn. And one more time. All right, I only got one right there. But also, this is the first pod since Vegas. Things have been crazy, guys. Things have been insane. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Logan's show. I do have a question I want to pose first, though. All right. Okay. Logan, are you ready? All right. This is for the men listening as well. Fellas, how do you wash your ass in the shower? Like, how? Give me the walkthrough real quick.
Listen, I'm straight to the point, man.
You're straight to the point?
I got a separate rag, okay?
Yeah. You got a separate ass rag.
Okay.
You got
it. So like you use the body. So you have a body rag, right? And then after you use your body rag a little bit, it gets a little like that's the ass rag for the next couple times. Okay. So you literally ass rag, just wipe your shit, just like scrub. You gotta scrub, but side of hand. No, you don't turn your hand. You don't need palms or fingertip. None of that. You need side of hand ridge action. Yeah. And you scrub.
Yeah.
Yeah. What type of nigga do I look like?
That's kind of manly. That's kind of manly.
I'm saying, imagine me bending over in the shower and like spread my ass for the water to fuck me. I'm not doing that shit. What do I look like?
You busting open, bro?
Nah.
I got a confession to make, man. Why you don't bust it already?
You don't bust it open? Oh, I got a confession. Okay. I thought a fucking Rhodes piano was
Why are you laughing?
Assway.
Wait, where is it? Oh man, I wash my ass like Ice Spice do her pussy. You ever see Ice Spice video?
She bends over and puts her hands in front of her pussy.
That's
her gooch taint area.
Yeah, bro. You gotta clear it. Yeah, I started at the front and then up here when I wash them, my pubes, and then I go down and I wash my ball and then I do the Ice Spice move.
That's better than you can't go from ass to dick balls because you're not cleaning nothing that way.
Absolutely.
You just can't.
I'm glad we have methods. Listen, shout out to everybody who wash their ass. Shout out to everybody who takes showers, man. Much love to all y'all people. People who take showers are very underappreciated in the world.
Underrated because there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't.
Underrated, bro. Yeah. And you don't know until you're on. You might be on a plane with a motherfucker.
My great uncle doesn't. I swear to God, that nigga don't shower. He
really
stinks like shit.
Is it hereditary?
What, me? I don't stink like shit.
No. I just didn't know if he taught y'all. If he taught y'all not to.
Hell no.
Okay.
He's not even my great uncle. I don't even know how the fucking family tree works. He's my grandmother's brother.
I want to say great uncle sounds crazy.
My
great uncle is like insane.
Grandmother's brother. Yeah.
That's some shit like Chinese people would call their family because it's like a more respect thing.
Oh yeah,
like that's my great auntie. Like I feel like that don't fit in America.
Nah,
that's the great uncle, and then that's the nigga like, ashy at the cookout on the cookout grill.
Yeah, nah, we don't really respect family like that here in America. If it's not if it's not the modern nuclear family of just mother, father, brothers. Once you pass that, and grandparents. Once you pass that, niggas don't really.
Yeah, I get that. Listen, man, fresh off the plane, the one that I made, not the one that I missed, from Vegas. I was supposed to be back Friday because D-Ray Davis was here over the last week, but I missed the plane. I was supposed to leave Friday 1 a.m. from Vegas, but I was at this party because they had like 2 party events for us. I went to this thing called Podcast Movement Evolutions, if you don't know, and it's basically just a big convention for podcasters to network. Like there's industry people, like there were iHeart representatives there, Spotify representatives there, right? And then at night they had like parties for us. So iHeart threw a party, open bar. Nigga.
Oh, you got lit.
My God, bro, I got lit. No, that was the first night. That was the first night. I stayed and after the iHeart party, I just got too drunk. I couldn't find the monorail to get back to the hotel after. So I walked around Vegas alone for an hour and a half trying to find the monorail. That took me to the hotel.
That's crazy.
It was wild, but I didn't, whatever. And then the party that I missed was the second night because I was going to come back a day early. But yeah, the convention was I got to Vegas on Tuesday. I flew from Jacksonville to Denver, Colorado, and I had a 5-hour layover in Denver. Was trash, bro. The layover, it was from it was from 1 in the morning to 4 in the morning. So nothing was open.
Nothing's open.
Nothing was open.
He was just the only person in there.
Absolutely, it was terrible. But then from Denver, I flew to Vegas. Now, have you ever been to Vegas?
Nope.
No, you've never been to Vegas?
No, I have not. I want to, but I haven't been. No.
Yeah, I've only been to Vegas. I've seen the Vegas through the movies and stuff like that, and other shows, and then video games. But when I tell you, bro, that shit was crazy. First of all, Las Vegas looked like Nuketown 20, like the Nuketown map in fucking college, bro. Right. Like the houses and all that to the desert. Yeah. There's no grass. By the way,
nowhere.
There was no grass.
No,
nigga, there's grass on the West Coast, just not in Vegas. It was a desert. Did you just say nowhere on the West Coast?
Like most places, like in California, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, in that area, in that strip of the Southwest,
I saw grass in LA.
Very little grass.
Yeah, well,
real grass or like good grass.
Dude, it was so dry, bro. My lips were after the first day, my lips were chapped as hell, bro. Literally, I was trying to talk, smile. I was literally hurting my face to talk and smile, bro.
Yeah, dude. I fucking can't imagine.
This nigga just yawning.
I'm bored.
I guess I'm bored. This man, he's yawning directly in my face while I'm talking to. If you're having a conversation with somebody and they yawn in your face 3 times, that's ultimate sign of nigga. Talk about something else.
I'm listening to you, bro.
No, you're not.
This is my first day I've actually been able to get at a reasonable time out the office and out of the field and into the pod, bro.
Listen, if you're trying to talk to a girl and she starts yawning, how do you feel in that moment?
Bitches don't talk to me anyways. So.
All right, nigga. You love how they deflect rather than answer the questions. We can further the conversation.
If a woman's yawning, I'm not gonna say shit, bro.
Exactly. Conversation over, right? You go move on.
I'm gonna keep talking. I like to hear myself talk.
All right,
for sure.
Yawn again. I'm docking. I'm gonna definitely let your lawyer know when we re-up it, nigga. Yawns during the podcast when we're having engaging conversations.
I'm listening to you attentively, man. My brain is trying to get oxygen so that it can listen.
Oh, so the reason I went so hard at these, I stayed at the Westgate Hotel, beautiful hotel. My hotel room is on the 25th floor. All right, I'm going up the elevator. Every time up the elevator, my ears were popping like shit, bro.
Oh, really?
It literally hurt.
That's how bad it is. Like to just go up. Like I've never been on the 24th floor. Shit.
So. Really? I tried to get on the penthouse floor. It was like 35, 36 floors, but my key card wouldn't let me.
Yeah,
it was the only one that was a key card floor. I was in that bit every day. I tried it every day. I was there for 5 days. Every day I tried it.
Well, I think it would just take you to one person's place.
That would be fire. They shake hands.
If they're there and they're like, "Nigga, what are you doing?"
Nigga, made a new connection.
Up the strap. It's John Morant. Then what?
First of all,
now you're endangered.
If John Morant and that gun go come out with just the POW signal on the line. That shit, small ass gun, nigga. I come around this way, you will get clapped. I tote that thing too. But it was beautiful, man. Every single place has a casino too, by the way.
Right.
Like I lost all my money the first day in Vegas.
How much money did you go with?
I took about $650 to Vegas.
That's a good amount of money. I feel like.
Yeah. I lost about $610 the first day of Vegas.
That's crazy.
Nigga, that Tuesday, I lost.
Really?
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah. So the Hotel Westgate. First of all, I walk in. I see the casino, but I see the check-in thing. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go check in. Right. I go to check in, and they already have my information there because I booked this hotel and this event months ago.
Right, you've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, I get to the damn thing, and the lady goes, "Oh, we have your name, Mr. Brown, all this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Only partially, like this was only partially paid for."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What do you mean partially paid for?" I gave you like
all of it.
Yeah,
all of it.
Also, I told you in the group chat, not on the podcast. Just act like you never heard this shit before. This is what I teach you about podcasting, Logan.
What does it matter?
It does matter. It's part of the production. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So she goes, "This is partially paid for," and I was like, "Excuse me, what do you mean?" And then I looked around me. Luckily, there wasn't nobody fine around me, so because she was talking loud, I was gonna tell her to quiet down. I was going, "Hey, listen, bitch, you better lower your voice." Hey.
So your card gets declined.
But she was like, I was like, "Why? You have all my credit card information." I thought the money I was taking there was money that I was gonna have fun with, spend, go out, and have fun. Instead, I had to use the $600 to reserve the other 4 nights of my fucking hotel.
You went gambling with $10.
What?
So you went gambling with $10.
So let me tell you, no, I had $50 left over, right?
Yeah.
After all this debacle, I'm already upset. My emotions are running high. This is the first day. Y'all gotta understand.
Yeah.
I'm checking into the hotel before the convention starts. So this lady is telling me, I just picked up 8 shifts at work to make this money over the last days, and I got here. She said, "I need all that shit right now, or you can't stay here." And I was like, so this is what I did. I was like, listen, I was gonna stay for longer in the hotel than I did. So I gathered myself. I took about 10 minutes to think. I went back. I was like, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave a day early. We're gonna take off the last day. Take off the last day. That way I can still have like $50 left over for the trip, right? So she took off the last day. I was going to check out that Friday at the hotel. And then I go see the casino, and I was like, you know what? This has never happened before. I just lost all my money. I'm feeling lucky. Let me go get something, right? I go to the blackjack table. $20 to buy in. Fuck it, I'm in. All right. Everybody's dealing cards. I was like, all right. I played blackjack. I used to play. That was like we played blackjack and we played Tunk at Highlands during after school programs on the bus and shit for money. I wasn't bad. I get an ace and I got. I had an ace and I had a 7. So I think what was that, like 17, right? And dude next to me had 20. And the person over here had like shit. I don't remember what they had. Dealer, like it was a lady. She flipped her cards over. This bitch had 21 on the first. I was like, what the hell? How? Bitch took all that shit, bro. Took everything.
Yeah, house always wins.
So now I got $32, and I was like, I'm gonna go to the hotel room. And I'm not gonna gamble no more big. I thought I was gonna win big. I thought it was a time. It was not. It was
always
not.
Wins, man.
Absolutely not, bro.
House always wins. They gonna get that.
Yeah. So then I went up to the hotel room, and I didn't come back down until there was a award show. I went to this award show called the Ambies, which was so fucking cool. It's pretty much like podcast awards. So they have best comedy podcast, best host, best entertainment. I'm trying to get us to win an Ambie. Like I've
never heard of the Ambies, but I'm trying to.
I know you haven't heard of it, but there were Emmy winners, there were Grammy winners, bro. They were like, for the third year. They really stepped up from what they've been becoming.
I'm trying to get an Ambie now.
Absolutely, we got to get an Ambie, bro. Like I'm gonna post I got some video clips on my phone. I did like some voiceovers of my trip, like a little travel with me kind of thing. Yeah. And I think that it's gonna be dope as hell, bro. This is my first time watching a live award show taping, and on the walk-in, I'm like, oh, this is elegant. First of all, I wasn't even dressed right the first time. I had on like a sweatshirt and my chain because it was in the casino, and then the theater's right there. You walk through the casino,
right?
And then I saw what everybody else was wearing. Like girls are like really, really like, I love pretty girls in pretty dresses, bro.
Who doesn't?
Girls in dresses, bro. And then there was like some cute girls in blue jeans, but they had like a fly shirt with it, and I was like, damn. I got to go get fly. So I went back upstairs to the 25th floor, ears popping in the elevator. Changed into the one fly outfit I have, the blue suede shirt that I love to wear. But I got something else coming for y'all fuck niggas too. Watch out, man. I've been upping my
from the last
my watch list. I've been broke since Vegas, so now that I get it back,
my wish list is
wish list. That's what I was about to say.
My Amazon cart looking fly as hell.
Hey, support your nigga. I got an Amazon cart in the bio.
Patreon.
Yeah, but anyway, the Ambies was the first night of Vegas, so it was Tuesday. So the first night there at the convention, I'm watching all these podcasters, people who are playing who make the sounds for movies, Oscars, and all this shit, and it was amazing, bro. And I'm like, damn, I'm sitting in the back, right? Because nobody gives a fuck about me today. Like, nobody knows who I was. I went to the convention by myself, so I didn't know anybody. Sit in the back, just posted up, watching the whole thing. I'm watching how they're filming this for TV, so I'm watching the camera move. I'm watching the people talking on the headset because you know me, live shows. I'm like, okay, let me go talk to these people because I want to do shit like that.
Yeah.
So that was fucking dope, and I just left that bit like, wow, bro. All right, we got to get the Ambience. I posted the trophy on my story and stuff like that. If you don't follow me, you should. Goddamn it, it's already over there. But yeah, that was night one in Vegas, and then there was no party Tuesday night. No party Tuesday night. Everyone was just mingling at the hotel and at the hotel bar. So with my $32, I go there, I go mingle, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just have one drink. I go get one Corona. This bitch said
$12.
$10. I said, excuse me? I could get 12 of these from the gas station up the street. But I said that in my head because this time it's bad bitches around. You know, this is right after the Ambies. So it's
bad bitches everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Elegant bitches everywhere.
Now, I will say, let me say this real quick. It seemed like all the bad bitches in Vegas were visiting Vegas. Okay,
hot take.
Yo,
I don't think it's a hot take.
I don't know. I was on the apps. I was looking at the talent, seeing the talent in the city. I went to the local spots. When I said the talent was untalented, it was undraftable. It was undrafted.
You felt like Coach Carter.
It was a bunch of undrafted free agents on the prowl. You felt
like Coach Carter walking in there.
Yeah. If you're a man in Vegas and you're consistently not in a dry spell, you a sick nigga. You are a sick nigga, bro.
They got you're supposed to pay for all the bad bitches in Vegas.
Really?
Escorts, yeah.
I don't know if they would have took $32. Is that
not $32? No. You might have been able to get a little something.
Yeah, a little something. Yeah.
Maybe wash your ass. Maybe
I didn't know where to.
You might get the one with no hands.
Let me get the Ice Spice. Do the Ice Spice move up.
You might get the one with no hands.
Oh man. But yeah, man, it's like JB Smooth's podcast was nominated, and I was like, dang, all right, now that's when I started when they started naming comedians, and it was like actually black people who really been putting on. I'm like, oh shit,
for sure.
I could do, this is fire.
It's entertainment. I really don't know that many like super entertaining let me not say that.
What?
I was gonna say I really don't know that many super entertaining when I think of comedians, I know comedians are black comedians, but when I think of comedians, for me, maybe it's just because of my,
Say what you're gonna say. Doesn't matter.
I'm saying that's exactly what I'm saying. I think because I'm black, I recognize black comedians more. I recognize black people in comedy and entertainment more so than I do white people. I think white people make the shows and they fund the shows.
Yeah,
but the black people create the shows and they make the shows what the shows are. They're the funny people.
Yeah, listen,
now black people are getting to the point where it's we're making the show, we're running the shows and shit.
Behind every great black is some great whites.
Who said that?
I don't know. I just said that in my brain. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that shit somewhere before, but it's true.
Oh man. So yeah, man. And then the next night, I'm not gonna go to the iHeart party. That I had the time of my life, dude. Open bar at the iHeart party. I fast forward. I'm skipping through a lot of this Vegas stuff. The iHeart party, open bar, first open bar. It was at Dre's nightclub. Apparently, all the rappers go there. So when I get there, the elevator is paid. They got a Gucci Mane elevator. They got an Usher elevator, a Neo elevator, and they all go different, levels, shit like that. Yeah, places. Yeah. So we get there. The iHeart got us set up with a rooftop-ish kind of thing. There's a pool deck out here, dance floor. I'm talking, it was fire, bro.
All right.
At this point, I've already met people because we had conferences all day. So I'm sitting in lessons and meetings, taking notes on how to make the podcast better. You know what I mean? How to do stuff like that. And It was dope as hell, bro. I went through a lot of panels, met a lot of creators. Shout out to all of y'all. I can't name everybody at one time, but a lot of people showed me love, bro. It was hella love at that shit.
Nice.
Like, especially like when I started talking about like people like, what do you do? Everyone asks what you do. Like that's the time where people ask you what you do and you act like they actually care because it's or how we can work together maybe or something like that.
Right.
Or I can introduce you to somebody. That was the biggest thing. Yeah. Like I was trying to meet everybody, but I also had to realize you can't meet everybody in the first time. I'm never missing one of these again. I had that much fun. So much fun that the next night at the party, I was like, I was having a great time, and then now was like when I was like the next night I was really opening up, mingling, trying to put the charm on, stuff like that. I ended up talking to this girl. Shout out to her. She was looking so cute, beautiful. It was her birthday, and she was in Vegas for her birthday. So we're having drinks, we're talking, getting the vibe. They got like a little airbrush tattoo place. So everyone's getting drinks, and then everyone's like, fuck it, I got an airbrush tattoo. Yeah, you know what I mean? From the guy sitting there. So they were bonding and talking, and I'm supposed to leave. This is Thursday night at this party. I'm supposed to leave Friday at 1 a.m. The party started at 8:30. So I get there.
You're not making it.
I get there and then like at like 10 o'clock, I was like, all right, I'm gonna have about one more drink and then I'll leave. At 10 o'clock was when I really started having fun talking to this person I was talking to. And then 11 o'clock, 10:30 came, and I was like, all right, cool. Now I should probably leave. But I was like, yeah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I can make it. Let's just have one more drink. We had one more drink. And then that was the drink that it was like, oh, everything. Because then everybody started, oh, Bobby, I thought, what's up? I was like, yeah, I was telling people I was about to leave. I was like, all right, yeah, I got to go home and all this stuff. I'm leaving early because I was going to be there for the last day of the convention.
Right.
So, we leave. We call it Uber because the buses were running. I was late to the party because the buses were running every 30 minutes, bro. Like every 30 minutes from the hotel to the party.
There's not many people out there. Like there's so many people doing this shit.
Absolutely, it was like
buses and run in tandem.
Yeah, so we call it Uber to leave and go back to the hotel. And then she went to go gamble. Right at this point, I didn't tell her that I don't have any, but like I did not tell anybody. I was surviving off the open bar, and like when I tell you the appetizers and free food they had at these open, they gave us steak, like real steak on for the parties and events. Shout out to iHeart, Spotify, and Crystal's business. I don't know the name of it, but shout out to Crystal. She was very, very dope. The last party, she was very cool. But yeah. So I'm having a great ass time. Me and the girl I was talking to, we get back to the hotel because like the thing is in the hotel where we all have separate rooms and shit like that in the same place. And it's her birthday. She's the one to have fun because her friends are coming. So she's like, let's go gamble. And I was like,
I got much to work with. Okay?
I was like, you know what? Let's go. Whatever. We can do whatever. We do. Now I was just gonna let her do whatever she had to do, but you had to go to the ATM to get money. Because it was a $20 buy-in. So we go to the ATM, right? And I'm first. I put my card in, and she's like standing there looking at it. So I was like, whoa. I was moving so slow. I started moving mad slow. Thank God.
God, please deposit $100,000 into my bank account. Lord, please. I see the favors you do for others. When is it? When will it be my time, Lord?
Bro,
do you favor me, Lord?
This girl has. I was like, yo, do you have any respect? But you can't say that. You can't say that.
I would have. I'm like, you might. I was like personal information. Like my PIN number is very important to me. I use this for a lot of stuff.
So thank God, because right in this moment, her phone rings, and it's her friend calling her to say that she got off the plane finally. She's on her way to the hotel. So I boop, 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 what I had to do, like she's on the phone, right? While she's on the phone, not looking, and I'm typing in there. I got $32. I got to get out $20. It's a $20 buy-in for the thing she wanted to do. And she was. I was paying for my. She wanted me to play with her. I'm not paying for her, by the way.
Okay. I'm looking at you.
No. She's paying for herself.
My nigga dog.
She wanted me to play. Like she wanted me to play with her. Yeah. So I got my thing in the ATM, and then that bitch said, "All right, we got the cash, but it's gonna be at $8.99 fee." I said $8.99. Bro, bro, at best $3, $8.99,
$3. Yeah,
the ATM and bro literally was an $8.99 charge for you to take out money from a different thing. They ain't got no Vice-Star in Vegas, nigga. I looked, and when I tell you she was still on the phone, I exited out that shit so quick. Bro, I exited that shit so fast.
So $32, $20 buy-in puts you at $12, $8.99 puts you at, we'll call it $9.
That was $29. I would have had $3, bro. So safe to say, I didn't do it, right?
How did you get out of doing it?
She comes back, right? And I didn't say anything, but I was like, all right, yeah, let's go play. And then she was like, oh wait, I have to go to the ATM too. So she went to the ATM, and then she was like, oh, did you get yours? And I was like, no. You were on the phone. I thought we were going to go do something else. You know, that's what I said, right? And she was like, oh, and my friend just called me. We're going to wait. I was like, all right, cool. So I ended up getting the damn thing because we were waiting in the lobby for her. So I went back to the ATM to get the $20. And then we go to the table to play the game. She played. I sat behind her. I let her do the first round. I was like, nah, I'm going to watch you, see what you got going on. Because she was talking. It was like, yeah, I came over here yesterday and like I won like $100. I was like, okay, all right, cool, say less. So she sat at the thing and I was just standing behind her. We were having a good time. And she lost. And then it was supposed to be my turn, and her friend walked in the lobby, and I was like, "Yo, that's your friend?
Ain't that your little friend over there?"
Never met this girl before, by the way. I literally never met this girl before.
Just looking at everyone.
I just saw a girl looking in the thing, and I was like, "Yo,
is that her?"
And it was her.
Nice.
So I had my $20 in my pocket. They got my $8.99, but I was so pissed because I didn't even use it. But no, I kept that $20, man. I kept that $20. I was mad.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That shit.
And apparently you can still smoke. People were smoking cigarettes like in the hotel. Like you can still smoke in the casino. And I was like walking through like dying, bro. Like god damn. Ugh. It was terrible.
I can't imagine walking through a fucking. I mean, I can because I think like when I was growing up, my grandma smoked in the house. But
yeah,
just like getting into a fucking place that smells like cigarettes, nigga. Oh.
Bro, so luckily it didn't smell like cigarettes because they when I tell you people were cleaning 24/7. They had about a million people cleaning there.
Got to.
But yeah, so everything was dope, man. Vegas was cool. Podcast movement evolution was cool. I met a lot of dope people I'm gonna be connecting with soon. I'm switching over our podcast host. It's gonna be a new business model. You know what I mean? So some things I'm gonna be changing how we're moving here in the future. And I'm never missing fucking another event again, bro. I was really upset. The one thing that did make me upset, bro, Spotify was super secret about everything. If you didn't pay for the highest tier, like for like the pass, you couldn't get into like certain Spotify events like talks, and they had like a super secret Spotify party that I didn't know about until after everything was over.
Weird.
Someone came over and told me, they were like, oh yeah, like where we at right now? Yeah, but there's a Spotify party going on, right? Shout out my boy Abi. This dude saved my weekend. Very confident black man. Like he saw me with my headphones on, walking through, came up, hollered at me, and he was the only reason that I started being social. I saw him doing it, and then that helped me open up to more people and do what I was doing.
Okay, he can talk. I can do this.
Yeah, but I met a lot of dope people. Shout out to Haley. Haley's one of the people I met at the Ambies. She gave me a lot of cool advice with like just content creators, so like affiliate links and shit like that. Like that I was missing out on. I learned about so much that I've been missing out on with this podcast of how to monetize
and making money,
how to and business structure, and how to win awards, man. Like, so I'm trying to win fucking awards, bro. So if you're listening to this right now, I appreciate you. You helping a nigga out, man. Throw some 5-star reviews on this podcast, man. Leave a review, tell somebody about us, and rock with us, you know, because we got some shit planned moving forward in the future. I saw Stephen A too, but that was crazy in it. So that was the last. Oh,
in Vegas, he was probably fucking it up,
bro. That's what was crazy. Like the whole like missing the plane and everything. I didn't even talk about everything that happened after that. It was even crazier. Because shout out to Noel and Karen. I ended up staying. I was staying with a friend and her mom. She had just moved out to Vegas apparently like a month ago. So it was crazy timing.
You got lucky,
bro. I got blessed.
That's God. That's God.
It was, bro. I stayed in their camper. Well, the first night I slept on the couch. They had a Great Dane dog and then like 2 little dogs. So it was just a very contrastable thing, but it was hilarious.
Great Danes are very nice dogs.
It was cool. But yeah, so the reason I missed the plane, and I went to the last day of the conference because I told you I was going to leave early, and everybody had already left. Most people had already left. You know, like speakers were gone, Stephen A. and all that stuff. Those are the first 2 nights. Those are the headliners and shit like that.
Yeah.
The last day of the conference, I feel like I probably had like the most valuable experience, bro. Like that was when I made decisions on what I was going to do. That was when I looked at, and I was in conferences where I was like, okay, this is why I needed to miss that. Like I wouldn't have heard this information. I wouldn't have known, you know, anything if I did not like stay for this one. You know what I mean? And that's when like I was fine about it, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't even upset, but my mom was tripping, going crazy. Like I literally texted, yo, you're doing too much. I'll talk to you later. I'm fine. I'll figure it out. Yeah. That's my thing. I say I figure it out. I'll figure it out all the time. And apparently people hate that. Like,
yeah, people like to have a plan.
But you can't have a plan if you don't expect stuff to happen. You can't have a plan.
Right. You can't. You're right.
You gotta. Okay, I'll figure it out.
What can I do? Exactly. Like what the fuck can I do? Like I'm not gonna fucing. I don't know. Not prepared.
Exactly.
I can't. I can't get prepared all of a sudden. Like I have to figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. So that was dope. I forgot what I was saying last anyway. Got to the plan thing, but
just talking about just like how the experience of missing the flight.
Oh yeah, just like yeah. How like something like that. Like how I really intended. I wanted to come home Friday so I could be here and try to meet D-Ray and see the shows and stuff. And then that last day, I made like actual connections with people who I needed to make connections with. So it's just crazy how life worked out like that. Vegas, like my first 2 trips, bro, LA and Vegas, fun as hell. I mean, those are at the time of my life.
Those are definitely like some of the biggest like tourists like go visit in America places.
But honestly though, if it wasn't for what they had planned for us, I would say Vegas was mid, bro. Like after a certain point, it was like, okay, what's here? Like it looked good on the outside, and then you passed the Raiders Stadium, Death Star thing, and then it was like, okay, what the hell do people? You know what?
Yeah, you got to go with a lot of money to blow, and you have to be willing to go and do some like shit that get out your comfort zone and go do some shit. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. While I was gone in Vegas, Logan had a show. You had a show here in Jacksonville that I unfortunately missed. But I really wish that I could have been there. Please give me your experience, bro. Tell me about I know this wasn't was this your first show of the year here?
2023?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, it was my first show of 2023. Not something that any other people put on. I was doing that. I did that shit on Twitch a couple times, but I know.
I'm live event.
Live event, yeah. So I got off of work dumb fucking late. I slid to my house. So my boy Malik, the Black Toilet, he performed as well. He pretty much was like the last opener before the headliners, or the touring, because the people who tour also bring their people with them. Yeah. And then the venues will also
Comedians
have people open.
Do that.
Yeah, we'll have people open.
That's like me here. Where we're I just show up here every weekend.
Right. So there was like that. He was in town. So they were hitting me up asking me where I was at. I was getting my set ready because I didn't have my set prepared at all.
Yeah, you said on the podcast that you weren't prepared.
I wasn't.
Like, the show was in like 2 days.
I had an idea of what I wanted. I had 20 beats, like I guess it was 24 beats, like laid out all on my thing. And I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it until I feel like I'm done. I had 20 minutes of time, so 20 minutes, 24 beats. That's not bad. My beats are only like a minute long, anyways. So I tell him I'm running late. I get there. It's nice. Some new a guy, I forget his name. His name's like Chase O Love or something. Shout out to him. He's cool. If you like Mac Miller-y like type.
First of all, I'm probably never going to listen to this guy because you just said that. I love Mac Miller way too much. Like that's what I always find interesting when somebody tells me, oh yeah, if you like this type of stuff, like if this artist that you really love, you would probably like this guy, and then that makes me hate him.
I'm saying that you might not like him, but he's in the same vein. I'm never going to tell anyone you don't like him. Yeah.
Okay, now I see.
But it's like the
nigga,
same.
I asked you about you. You still haven't said anything.
It's like white feel goody music. Okay, well he went on first, and then I went on second.
So you were the second act.
So I was the second act, and then so I just spun my beats, whatever. It wasn't really an eventful thing. I played some stuff, unreleased stuff, because anytime I go to a show,
how many people were there?
Probably like 40.
Hey, maybe. That's fire.
20, like 30.
And
40.
that place is pretty like it's like a packed, intimate place, right?
Yeah, it's
40
really
people
small.
there is a lot.
It was pretty good. It's not like I'm setting it up. I'm building it up because my shows are not eventful. Like you're not gonna come to my show and hear a nigga rap, and I'm not gonna be on stage doing crazy shit. Like my goal for when I do a show is I wanna be in here and it's like the equivalent of getting on stage and telling jokes and people laugh. I play beats. I want people to move. That's it. Like I don't move.
So you want people to dance?
People to
you
dance,
want people to
bobbing their heads. You know, maybe getting a woo or something in there every once in a while.
Yeah, woo.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Nigga did what?
So I'm doing my set.
A nice ass scratch.
So I'm doing my set. Actually, this I was about to kind of gloss over this. So I'm doing my set right. I'm spinning beats, and there's this guy. His name is Mal. I think
Mal.
Yeah, M-A-L. Mal. His name on Instagram is Mal's Mine. He does like cypher stuff and lyricist stuff in Jax. He's like a underground lyricist, like organizer of that type stuff. And he does. If you ever go to Art Walk here in Jacksonville and you see the tables that have the people rapping, the freestyle, like a freestyle at Art Walk.
Art Walk is the first Wednesday activity of everything in Jacksonville. Everyone goes downtown. People, vendors, artists set up their tables and stuff. People walk around and have a good time.
Yeah, every city. I feel like every city has one.
Yeah, but so, like Vegas had a little thing, but it was not.
Yeah, like, it's the Strip. But that's all you think about.
But yeah, go ahead.
But so he comes up on, he's like hearing me, he's like, yo, spit a verse, man. And I'm like, I'm just spinning my shit. I'm like, man, I retired a long time ago. I don't rap. He's like, man, let me come up there and do a verse. And I'm like, shit, come on.
You did? All right.
So I'm like, yeah. He comes up here, he starts rapping. He's like, what's your name? And I'm like, LDB. Like I tell him this is my last name, whatever.
Was it good?
He starts rapping.
Yeah.
He's for sure. It was off the top. It was all freestyle. It's all freestyle. So it's hard to just come off the top of the dome. I'm gonna let y'all in a little rapper secret. Niggas don't rap off the top of the dome all the time, bro. Niggas that rap and when they freestyle, it's coming from some place that they have stored, whether it's written and they remember it or that's some shit they thought was cool and they remember. Niggas don't just off the top of the dome say, oh, this. Like only the best of the best.
Yeah,
only the best of the best can do that and make it sound good.
I'm in the best of the best. I don't know who the niggas he talking about.
Okay, anyways, that's not the point.
You and these Logic niggas out here today.
Okay,
but
okay.
Well, we're gonna get you saw the Ice Cube cover.
I did. That shit was ass. We'll talk about it in a second.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah. So he starts freestyling. It was good. It was cool. I finished my shit. You know, he shot me out. He's saying my name wrong, but I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. He's cool. He's an OG. He's been around in Jacksonville for a while, so it's like, it's whatever. I get off the thing. I let Ricky goes up next, Malik goes, then the opener goes, and everyone after. So we bring a lot of crowds. Like me, Malik, Ricky, we bring the majority of people that come to these shits. Okay. Like my friends from Jacksonville, like people that are from Jacksonville, my friends that I perform with, we bring a big crowd because our friends like to support us and they're good at supporting us.
Yeah.
So, but once we go, most of the time, if they're not people that my friends care about, they're gonna leave, right?
After you get off stage?
After we get off stage and we're done, like our friends are out, and that's like the thing about it is we bring a big crowd.
You mean like the people in the audience? Okay,
yeah, the audience.
Yeah. That happens in comedy as well. Like some of the local shows we'll do here. If people who brought most people go like early on in the set, by the time, they're gonna leave. So the thing is that we open up for Rap Ferreira. And if you don't know, he used to go by Milo. He's like an underground independent artist. He might not be independent. I think he's like with his own. I think he runs a label himself and he's signed under it. So that's basically independent. He ain't fooling anybody, nigga. But that's not the point. The point is, he gets on stage. The first thing I step outside and Mal's like, "Yo, who the fuck are you?" Basically, he comes to me, he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "Man, I'm like, listen, we've been making." I'm like, I'm Logan. I've been making beats here for a long time. He's like, your shit, that's fire. Like your shit. He's like, you got that shit. Like he's like, he talked to me, tried to get me. He's basically talking. I haven't gotten back to him because I've been super busy with work. Was he like trying to slide on you, or was it genuine? Was he hitting on you? He offered me an opportunity to go to Art Walk and spin beats for the cypher sets because he says that he's like, I play everybody's shit, but I want to start doing it with like local people and stuff. He's like, and your shit is like the perfect shit. He's like, so I need to get you on. All right, hell yeah. Wait, so what'd you say? I was like, yeah, for sure. Like I was like, I travel a lot for work, but when I'm in town and I'm free, I'll hit you up. We'll see about it. Hell yeah. So we do that, and then he was like, I also run a lyricist thing here at the Justice Pub on whatever day. And he's like, you should do that too. I'll break bread with you at the door. You spin beats for however long. People come up, freestyle, whatever. He's like, we just need to work. And I was like, fuck it, bro. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm down. I got to start.
doing that type of thing because like if I don't, like I'm not,
then you're fired.
Yeah, because everyone was like,
if you don't, you're fired from the podcast.
Because literally, everyone was coming up to me after the show like, your shit was raw. Literally, if you like, I gained like 15 followers after that shit.
See, that's the shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what I've been telling you. Me and Logan have so many unreleased, like just like songs unreleased, and I play people for that, and I literally don't even care. But I don't care about anything I said on the song because I think that like I'm just like when I hear my voice, I'm like, I know, you know, whatever.
That's how everyone is.
But everyone's like, oh, that was crazy. I'm like, no, Logan made the beat though. Like, you should be fired, bro.
So yeah,
and I'm telling you, bro, like that's the thing. That's how we win awards. You do what you do in your lane. Get the fuck out here. You know what I mean? And I'm over here doing what I'm doing. And we get to the top, bro. We had the Ambies.
Right.
We fucking win these damn awards.
So that was that. The big thing though was if any of you follow me on Instagram, like y'all saw I posted on my story or something about. I basically posted something. I was gonna make a long-winded fucking post about respect and all this other shit, but basically, fuck that. I was like, just respect the people. I was like, respect the people.
I did see that.
You know, I was like, respect your promoters, respect your venues, respect your fucking sound guys, respect your openers, because Rap Ferreira comes on, he does his set. We're all outside. We're like, fuck it. The promoter's like, hey, everyone, go back inside, man. Go watch him. Whatever. So we're like, fuck it. I had to go to work. I had to literally be up at 4, but he wasn't trying to hear that shit. So I'm basically sitting there and I'm like, all right, we'll go inside and listen to a song. He finishes his first song and in a matter of fucking 3 minutes, this nigga talks shit about the sound guy, the venue, the promoter, and the openers.
Wait, already?
In 3 minutes.
Wait, that's
no
funny.
bullshit. This nigga says, why the fuck is this? Because they had a table up in the middle of the set, so we could have we could stand and do spin our beats and rap and shit, and then they would move the table off to the side, so he had the most of the stage to perform. Okay. And if he would have watched our shit, he would have known, like if he would have been there for even a second, he would have known that was what that was there for. So he gets up there and he's like, man, who the fuck put this table in the way? It's like trying to make an obstacle course. This shit dumb. Like off rip, and I'm like, I get it, like whatever. And he's like, y'all ever had a rap show here before? This y'all first rap show here?
Wow.
Mind you, this nigga Ian, bro, DJ Triclopside, shout out to my nigga Ian, has been doing rap shows at the Justice Pub and every fucking venue he works at since fucking forever. Like this nigga is the OG promoter.
That's the craziest part, bro. Like even in comedy, bro, sometimes there'll be out of towners who come here and the first thing they'll do, like in comedy it's different. People make jokes about the hotel and like this is kind of weird being in a hotel. Right. You know, no other comedy club.
Imagine like every time,
but like it's definitely a different way when you say it in a joking matter, and then when you're like disrespectful about
exactly.
it. And like when they're like, oh, ain't nobody in Jacksonville, bad.
And he's like, he's like, oh, I know, and nobody really like says anything. It's like dumbass fucking question. Like, who's gonna answer your dumbass question? Yeah, it's obviously it's probably rhetorical. And he's like, I know what it is. He's like, y'all got some. Mind you, this is just after Malik raps, right? This is just after Malik raps and that Chase of Love dudes rap. Me and Ricky spin beats, whatever. This dude says, oh, y'all got some lyrical, miracle, spiritual rappers here. That's why.
Oh wow.
And disrespects the fuck out of everyone that went before him.
Y'all jumped them?
Bro, I wanted to so bad. And Malik looks at me, he's like, what did he just say? Yeah. And I'm like, he's talking shit, bro. Like, he's very talking shit. And Malik's like, I'm leaving, bro. Fuck this. And I was like, yeah, I don't blame you. I'm out too. Fuck this shit. Yeah. And we all left. And he was pissed. He was pissed because everyone left after we went. Because niggas, nobody came.
Oh, the people in the crowd.
That crowd was half as busy because, or half as full because everyone left. We brought most of the crowd. So it's like he was pissed off that no one came to see his shit. And then he was just mad disrespectful about it, which you should be, nigga. No one gives a fuck. The thing is like,
hey, listen, if my man says it's up with you, fuck niggas out there, nigga.
Like you obviously in your career, you're way farther ahead along than me.
No, they're not. They don't know what we doing behind the scenes.
But my point is that nigga, you fucking respect the people that come before you because you not shit here. Like just because you whatever you are, you're not shit here. Bro, I was like literally straight up like, bro, honestly, nigga, you got to check in with me and my niggas, bro. Like if you come to Jacksonville, nigga, you got to check in, bro. Because if you valid, we gonna stay.
Hey, you niggas need wristbands if you're trying to come to the city.
But like G shit, like, bro, come on.
They need to have a teal wristband that say we allowed. Man.
That's what I felt like. That's what I felt like, man. That was it. Fuck that nigga. I was like, bro, I'm done. I didn't really fuck with his music like that. Anyways, I don't really listen to shit like that.
But that's the thing. Like even with like me, like I'm being here every weekend. How I came up is waiting in the fucking corner, and when comedians actually talk to me and give me a chance, you know, show them who you are, right? You know what I mean? And when I was a little person, people were showing me love. I you know, hopefully at a certain point, you have an opportunity to do the same thing. You know,
it's
get
different
back
with music,
like that.
though. It's different with music because everyone in music has like everyone in the industry, like, or not everyone, but a lot of people in the industry have like people that do music, they have like ego about themselves.
Comedians have egos too.
I'm sure, but like every experience I've ever heard from you, you're always like, they showed me love. They were like, oh, this is cool, whatever.
How many experiences do you think that I have not told you about?
I'm sure.
You know what's crazy? I've been thinking lately, negativity is what spreads faster than hate, right? I never come on here and talk about the terrible negative experiences that I think, like, or the hatred that you have with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the type of shit that gets podcasts jumping.
Right. Definitely. Niggas want to hear controversy and hate.
Like,
bitter shit. I'm not bitter. It's just like, whatever, bro. But whenever that experience, I've only ever done a show and with an artist and like had the headliner be there and like watch the people that went before him talk to the crowd and be engaging, and then after the show be like, oh yeah, y'all open for me, that's cool, that's what's up, send me your
so that's the difference in, like, there are comedians who,
shout out to him, Homeboy Sandman, listen to his shit, he's fired.
Like there's comics certain comics don't watch their openers, like people like me, when I'm opening for people and I'm on stage, when I get off stage and people are like I saw your set, that changes the game, right? Because then they've found somewhere to come in the club, leave the green room, and watch you, right? You know what I mean? But it's not a sign of disrespect. It's just that like I mean, they here for them. The people are here for them. They don't have to watch you if they don't. You know what I mean?
I get it,
but
I understand.
It's a different perspective. You know,
I'm just saying, I've had the experience at the Justice Pub where the opener was super cool, super nice. We sent him our shit. I'm sure he didn't listen to it. I don't expect a nigga to listen to it. I don't expect a nigga to do anything. But it was cool that he showed face. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The other nigga wasn't really showing face like that. He was acting like an ass. Niggas was trying to just not even chop it up, but just be like, hey, well, we're opening for you, man. Like, it's gonna be cool. Have a nice show, whatever type shit. He wasn't trying to hear it. So fuck it. I secured what I needed to secure. Hopefully, I gotta get in the lab. I'm gonna start working with Malik and the Black Toilet on acid a lot
getting
more.
On your stuff,
getting back in my shit.
Yeah, man. That's what it's about. I'm you inspired me even on your Twitch stream. I'll announce this now, even though I don't have the full plan for the rollout. I'm gonna be doing a live YouTube show once a week. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go live on YouTube, and I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. I don't have all the plans for it right now. I'm gonna start it in April, if not before that. But it's gonna be something. You know what I mean? I already have the name. I already have the name.
This shit, it'd be so fire.
Yeah, but this is the podcast. It's different.
You would need one more person to
nigga, that's the whole thing, nigga. For the last 2 years, I've been trying to get one more person.
You need one.
Everyone
producer.
wants to be on the podcast. People don't want to be behind the camera and editing and shit. But I mean, the game is the game. I did meet a lot of companies who edits and who helps you do stuff like that. You know, if I want to go that route. But the clips that I've been posting, y'all need to go follow, repost, like, support, drop a comment.
Please, he works
My
so hard
editing's
on
getting
them.
a lot better. My editing's getting a lot better. And I'm glad that you recognize that, because that's going to be in the meeting when I talk about that's going to be one of my points of the meeting. We're having a meeting soon, guys, a pod meeting, so we can get to the top, so we can get to the fucking roof. All right. So overall, your experience with the show, like where you had a good time, you were excited, like for your experience and your portion, like looking out in the crowd, like what were the emotions of people when you were on stage? Like, how were you making people feel?
People were moving, they were smiling. I had a couple of woos, and people were impressed because I
asked this nigga about him, and he told me about everybody else on the show.
I think that like, I don't want to gas myself up, but I think that when it comes to me and it comes to how I make music and my beats, I don't make shit that anybody else makes. I don't make. You're not gonna hear some shit that I make and it's gonna sound like anything, because I very much am influenced by a lot of shit, and I like certain things from everything, and I try to use as much of it as I can.
There were a bunch of people at the convention who asked me, like even at the restaurant, bro, like that I work at, who always ask me like what comedian am I like the girl I was talking to, she liked comedy, which is great, you know what I mean? But when people ask you, all right, so what comedian are you like? And then I don't know. I never know what to say when people ask me what's my comment, who would I compare myself to? I don't have an answer for that.
No comparison.
So then when people say that and I don't give a good funny answer, then it's just like awkward. Like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I feel that. And people don't ask. I've never had that question asked, but like, I guess I have before. Like I've done
who you make beats like? Who's your music like?
Yeah, I've done interviews and stuff. Yeah. People ask me like, who are your influences? Like, what do you? And I'm like,
now who are your influences is different than who are you like who are you?
I think they're kind of similar, because I think you wear your influences, like, you know, at some point, like you are influenced by people and you try to emulate it, whether consciously or not.
Okay, well maybe mine is just not consciously.
That's what the influence is. Like if you're not trying to, if they don't impact your art, then you're not influenced.
Okay, I would consider. Okay, when you say impact art, that's a different perspective. I was thinking influence as far as like motivation to go try something, because I actively, like when I'm trying to work on some jokes or whatever, I won't watch certain comedians who I like because I don't want to do anything that they're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you're probably right in both ways. There's probably a lot of shit that I do subconsciously that is just like them anyway. It's
patterned after them because you like it, and that's what your brain has identified as this is what I like, what I find funny. Yeah. And so you try to like.
You know what I found funny most recently?
What?
I worked so I had to close the restaurant. I had to close the restaurant.
I'm sorry.
It is ass. Yes, it's trash and not good at all. But the only way, like, I work one day a week and then I just struggle for the rest of the week to do this podcast, do YouTube content, and shit like that. It's my business plan. Some of y'all can't follow it, whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I'm in the restaurant last night, right? And this is probably around, like, we closed around like 9:30 or whatever. It's probably like 9:20-ish. There's a black couple in the restaurant. There's a dude, chains on, like, it looks like a super thug. You know what I mean?
That's what
looks like a super thug dude. And his girl. Right? And his girl on the other side, right? So I'm not serving them. There's some like there's a dude named Terrell who works with us. Terrell's another black dude. He's serving a table, but me and we're closing. Like we're the last people in there. So I'm serving my tables. Out of nowhere, I just hear a nigga start singing. I just hear, and I look back because we had music there. At first I thought it was the music, but I look back and I'm looking at the table, and then after like 5 seconds, everybody just starts clapping. You know what I mean? Like just clapping and walking away. So I go to the back and I walked up. I was like, nigga, did you just sing happy birthday to that? We don't do that. Like, it's a fancy restaurant. Right. I was like, nigga, did you just sing happy birthday to the table? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, yeah, people get an experience with me. I was like, nigga, I know damn well you didn't just sing to that straight ass, super thug ass nigga in the middle of our romantic ass restaurant with candle lighting.
It was his birthday?
It was that's the funny part. I thought it was her birthday. So I let it go. And then when I realized it was this nigga's birthday, I flipped out.
He was killing it though?
Bro, no, straight niggas. Straight niggas cannot go to if you go into a restaurant and you ask a nigga to sing to you, go home. No, I'm not singing to you. You're childish.
Straight niggas.
Yeah, straight niggas.
Attention, all straight niggas.
Straight niggas cannot get sung to, bro.
That's an ick.
No,
that's one of those things.
It's an ick
for you.
Yeah, I only want to be around you straight ass niggas. You gonna sing to in restaurants? Bro, I flipped out. I was like, bro, no, I know you didn't just sing to no grown ass man. And then this the flipper, he talking about, listen, man, people get an experience when they down with me. You know what I mean? Like, how you do what you do to it. It was like $50 when I'm singing. I was like, nigga, $50. Look at that table. I guarantee you get nothing over 12.
You're not getting this.
Guess what they tipped that nigga after they left? $6.52.
On what?
$6.52.
On what?
Like probably like $110.
Nigga, I would have told that nigga, man, don't even give me this shit.
Bro, I told you. Listen, man. I will never. I'm not singing to nobody. If people tell me it's their birthday all the time, I
wasn't gonna get more from them though.
I get a candle.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? What?
Oh, always. I say he wasn't gonna get more from them though. Any people that come in late to a restaurant, they're not taking your ass. They don't give a fuck, or they wouldn't be there.
They're the worst table.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Yeah. You already
the
know.
worst tables.
You already know. We don't tip. I don't know why.
Yeah,
our people don't tip.
I mean, listen. You know what's great? I'm working on a bit about that on stage. I don't want to give it away because I'm still working on it. But I got some things coming soon. I'm still waiting on my damn chocolate sundaes date to go back and do my graduation date. She told me to wait a week, and then now it's been 2.5 weeks. So I reached out there. I hit her up on Instagram.
As you should.
And then
you told me a week, and you told me I had it.
I've been blowing them up. I'm gonna talk to these people every day.
Nah, man.
Every day.
I have to.
All right, you're biracial. Let's get to it real quick. How do you, bro? Logic. How do you feel about? If you don't know, audience out there, there's a semi-rapper by the name of Logic.
He's retired.
And yeah, that's why I said semi. He retires and he retires and then he does the whole game.
Like Tom Brady.
Yeah. Don't compare Logic to Tom Brady. You saying Logic is the Tom Brady of the rap game?
I never said that.
I was about to say you biracial niggas.
You just said that. I don't like Logic at all. Actually,
he did a cover of Ice Cube's "Today Was a Good Day," and he was singing
Shit was ass.
And
the shit was so fucking horrible.
I was literally gonna ask you, as a biracial person in the music industry, how does it make you feel?
Embarrassing. I don't claim him. I claim the other biracial nigga.
Who?
I claim Drake.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing about our community. I think the thing with Logic is, first of all, Logic, like, he makes his entire music about him trying to tell people he's black. When he
tries to convince himself that he's black.
You think he's trying to convince himself and everything he says that he's black?
Because I've never had to be like, oh, I'm biracial.
Yeah.
So I can say nigga whenever I feel like it.
Wait, so I'm gonna pull up a picture. Do you think you and Logic have the same skin tone?
No. Logic looks
What? Go ahead. Get your shit off.
We used to talk shit about you remember Christian Abruzzo?
Yes. Okay. Well, Inside Baseball podcast doesn't know this person.
Podcast doesn't know this person.
I know.
But we used to say that he looks like him.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't. So first of all, I don't think you and Log. Yeah, he actually shows a lot of love. He pulled up to a couple of my comedy shows. Yeah. Man.
Shout out to Christian.
Okay, so I'm looking at Logic and Logan's top. First of all, his skin is whiter than yours.
You're
biracial. You're 50% white, 50% black as well, just like him, I think.
Yes.
But he don't look nothing like.
Nothing.
He even has a family that just doesn't even look a lick of black now anymore. But all his music is about how he's biracial and how he grew up like in the hood or something like that. And so I was gonna ask you, like. We don't even like nobody likes his music in the black community. Like, nobody really fucks with Logic in the black community, but they love Drake. And I think the reason I think if your music is good enough, black people will claim you.
Right, definitely.
But I think because this nigga stinks, nobody wants to claim. The white people don't want to
claim anything. Black, bro. You know, bro. If black people like it enough, they'll claim anything. Name me one honorary?
They claim Jack Harlow.
I'll claim you. Name me one honorary black person. That's one. And I'll name you one white person that black people claim. Give me one.
Wait. Say that again. You confused me because you use a lot of innuendo. You said,
nigga, give me. That's not an innuendo. Okay, I don't know. I'll give you one white person. I'll give you one white person right now.
I don't know the word.
Right now, I'll give you one white person that black people claim, and then you give me someone similar. All right. So if I
give you a white person black people claim.
Yes, I'll give you one right now as an example. All right, so I'll tell you right now. You tell me if you disagree. I'll tell you right now. Black people claim Jeff Hardy. Would you disagree?
Okay. Yes. Black people claim Jeff Hardy. So am I giving you this? Am I giving you the opposite?
Similar person.
Oh, similar. So, I would say black people have recently we have claimed Ed Sheeran. Nigga,
I missed the meeting. I missed the meeting.
Ed Sheeran's been on Kodak Records. He's been on Rod Wave Records. He's been on Lil Durk Records and rap and black rap. Nigga, and rap. Come on now.
I don't think
Ed Sheeran, that nigga. He has a song with Future. Come on, bro.
I think they got a label head working real hard.
Okay.
They got an A&R working real hard.
You think that? You don't think he's a genuine fucking with us?
I don't. He might fuck with us, but I don't think we fucking with him. Like I think that it's like when it's like we're like the black mother who watches their son bring a white woman to the cookout.
We are.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that. Like
okay.
if I see Ed Sheeran on a song with Future, I'm not playing it. Like simply, I'm not playing it. Like, you can put Future track list. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Future's gonna be here Sunday. By the way,
feature Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Let me think that. I gotta think of some more then.
Like Tony Hawk. We claim Tony Hawk.
Okay, Tony Hawk. That's another good one. Good one.
Steve Irwin. The crocodile
R.I.P. I was thinking of Steve-O when you said that.
No.
I was about to say if Steve-O was a white, he's a white.
No.
He's white.
But I'm naming you. But I want you to know people that black people like black people fuck with.
Chris Stapleton.
Yes,
Chris Stapleton. Okay, Tennessee
Chris
Whiskey.
Stapleton.
Yeah. Only country song black people know, right?
Michael McDonald. We'll claim Michael McDonald.
Don't know who that is.
Disrespect. He's a singer.
Let me see. What white woman do black people claim? Adele.
A lot of them.
Yes, Jules. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's crazy. I see where you're going there.
Yeah,
that's funny.
But yeah, but the thing is that Logic tries too hard. Drake never once had to come out and be like, "I'm black, guys."
Yeah,
he didn't have to convince anybody. Logic, because he doesn't appear. I think because of this is probably the psychology behind it. I'm about to break it down for you niggas. I think growing up, Logic didn't look black. Logic never looked black. He doesn't look black now. So when he exists now, as he grew up trying to like fit in. Because I will say that when you are like I would say that from my experience, it's to varying degrees.
Yeah.
Some people take it seriously, like some people let it take them to heart.
Mm-hmm.
Being biracial, sometimes you have like this weird, like, you know, they say like too white for the black kids, too black for the white kids.
I heard Earl. That's an Earl Sweatshirt bar.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Earl Sweatshirt
did you resonate with that? Or you, okay, yeah.
But,
And it's crazy because honestly, I don't even know if Logic. What if Logic said that? If Logic was the one who said too black for the white kids, too white for the blacks.
I don't really fuck with Earl like that really either.
Every black person I know fucks with Earl though.
Really?
All of your black friends fuck with Earl.
Oh yeah, but that's an exception, not the rule.
Okay. What? So I don't even know why. Do you think that that Logic's actions make you want to go that much harder in music because he puts a bad name on biracial people?
No.
All right. I don't know if you got to make a beat tape. I don't know. You got to do something.
Nah.
No.
Drake holds it down for us. Well, yeah, we have good representation. Us biracial niggas have good representation.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
You don't know what this is?
Song.
You don't know what this is?
I know this song. Biracial. I know this song.
She's a biracial. She's a biracial
girl. You play that when Allie's here. She's
Logic
also
is the biracial girl, bro. Logic is the biracial girl.
And that's the thing too, is like when you're black and white, you get labeled as biracial, but no one's ever like, Allie's biracial. Allie is biracial. But no one ever is like...
She's not here today, by the way. I don't know if y'all noticed.
Never
59
says like
minutes into the podcast.
No one's ever like, oh, she's a biracial girl.
Yeah.
She never gets that reputation because, maybe it's because like, I don't know, like white just see, like people, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. But growing up, I will say that...
How do you feel about whiteface? Like versus blackface?
There's a history behind blackface and there's not a history behind whiteface, and the reason why blackface is offensive is because of the history.
Yeah,
and because
I've seen a lot of people use whiteface comedically. So I'm asking you as a biracial person,
blackface is done comedically too.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying like how do you feel about it? Like how do you feel about whiteface?
I don't think it's a thing. Like you saying whiteface as if it's a thing. Like
I'm saying it because I need to use the words so that you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But
I just don't care.
Tyler Creator has a video where he looks like a white guy. Absolutely. There's a Chappelle Show skit. I'm working on a skit where I'm white. That's why I'm breaking it up.
I think that it's just
is it gonna break the internet?
It's not. It might. Shit.
Yeah.
It's not like a problem to me because it's like who gives a fuck? Like. At the end of the day, it's like it's literally like the Boondocks episode where the black guy tries to, they have the nigga moment and the white guy walks up and he's like, wait a minute, I'm white.
Yeah.
So he doesn't give a fuck. That's the same thing. Like, why would you give a fuck? Why as a white person would you give a fuck?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Listen,
like it's
speaking
funny,
of white people giving a fuck,
no one
Mr. Beast, speaking of white people giving a fuck, Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber of all time, he's getting a lot of pushback and a lot of like people are trying to bring him down, shit him on the internet. His most recent viral moment, apparently he was in Africa and he gave out 20,000 shoes,
20,000 pairs of shoes, yeah.
20,000 pairs of shoes to people in Africa. A white guy, by the way. Now he's known for doing viral stunts. Like he planted like 20,000 trees. He's done videos where he gave gave blind people sight for the first time, paid for their surgeries, some shit like that.
Yep.
But for some reason, this most recent Africa trip and him giving everyone 20,000 shoes is what's pissing everybody off.
People have always been pissed off at Mr. Beast because they think that it's not real charity. It's like not real because he makes content and makes it videos. Because he makes it content and it builds his notoriety, it builds his stock, and it builds his like net worth and stuff. I mean, obviously, people need to think for 2 seconds though. He fucking uses the money. He uses the money to raise his influence, to make more money, to give people more shit. That's literally the point. Like I don't understand how that's confusing to people. For one, and two, if I was that nigga and I heard people talking shit about me on Twitter, I don't give a fuck. If I was him, nigga, I'm claiming Mr. Beast right now, nigga. I'm claiming Mr. Beast. If y'all motherfuckers don't want Mr. Beast, I'm claiming that nigga.
We got to give somebody away.
Fuck. Who we giving away? Shit.
Somebody they don't already got.
Away.
I'll think.
Anyways, the point is that if I was that nigga, bro, I'd turn into motherfucking Lex Luthor on a nigga, bro. I start making a suit. I'd take over the fucking world, nigga.
I become Mr. Beast for real, nigga.
Yeah, you're not gonna fuck with me. Like,
yeah,
you really. I said what did I say?
I think first of all, for all the black people who are mad about the whole like him recording, giving people in Africa shoes and shit, I think if you've never been to Africa, you can't have an opinion. Like, that's if you've never given a nigga in Africa shoes, and I'm not talking about the people who bought Toms just so niggas in Africa could also get Toms, because those shoes weren't comfortable as shit. You still felt every rock on the way to the Pebble, nigga. I mean, on the way to the Village, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. But still, those don't count. If you've never, bro, nigga,
I never owned a pair
sucked.
of Toms.
I tried once.
I remember. I think I remember.
Don't remember me back then, nigga. Don't. Bro, people will hit me up on Snapchat and they'll send me like memories from like back in the day, like in high school or whatever, from pictures where I looked like shit or I was just doing some goofy shit, and I was like, oh god. What do you want to say to this? What do I say to this?
Crop tops as our junior year?
I do remember that, nigga. That was Logan's idea, guys. I was a real nigga. I was a real nigga. I didn't want to do it.
No. Shut the fuck up.
It was his idea. He did it, and I did it to support him. That goes to show you how long I've been by this nigga, helping this nigga do some shit, bro. That actually goes to show you. I just thought about it. I never remembered why. Yeah. You got yourself into that, and I wore it to make you not look like a super goof.
Yo,
plus I look good back then.
In my story, you're the reason. Well, what I tell the bitches who ask is, nah, that's my dog Logan, man. You know, I do whatever for my bro, you know. And then
that was me though. That was me. God damn it.
Oh man.
I mean, I look clean. As clean as a nigga in a crop top could be.
I ain't gonna say you definitely looked better at it than I did, because you you nigga 6'5", nigga was 6'4" on the nigga. It just looked like you were just regular, honestly. I was standing next to this nigga all mad, like, yeah, nigga did that shit to outdo me today. What the fuck? This nigga.
Nah, I was just talking to somebody and they were like, you should totally do it. And I was like, I will.
Oh man.
Shout out to them.
Oh, we're already at an hour right now, bro. What else we got to talk about, man? I got some more stuff. I might, but I am, we got a pod again in a couple of days. We can save the topics.
We do. It's up to you, bro.
Did I get all my Vegas stuff out, man? Stephen A. Smith. Meeting Stephen A. was dope. I had the time of my life,
bro. Did you actually meet Stephen A.?
So no, but I was sat like really close to him, and he looked at me twice.
Nice.
Yeah,
he has your face, so he'll dream about you.
So that, yeah, absolutely.
That's how it works.
He came out, he did like a keynote speech and talk, because he has a podcast called No Mercy. So that's like he's explaining his vision and what he's doing now, trying to move away from the sports world. Like, not like trying to move away, but like this is supposed to be separate from his sports Stephen A. who we know and who we've seen every day.
Trying to get in that bag.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty much. This is the bag. Podcast is the bag. You know what I mean?
He's trying to build. He's trying to be like more than just a sports personality. He's trying to be like a. I host the fucking Oscars.
He's trying, like, same thing I'm doing. Like how this, I'm turning it into more just a show about stand-up comedy, but we got a lot of things that we're about to work
from
on.
Comedy. He's pivoting from sports, but it's all the same. We're not from comedy, but you're
I knew what you were saying. I knew what you were getting at. Yeah. That was probably like really, really fun. Just listening, being in the same room. I think it's just something about being in the same room with people, bro. Like it was. I learned a lot. It was dope. The dude who introduced him, they had like it was a gay guy who was like hosting originally the panel before Stephen A. came on. So the guy who introduced him before was a gay dude. It was a white gay dude. And before he called Stephen A. out, he goes, I have never seen this many straight men so excited. Give it up for Stephen A. Smith. And I was like, nigga, what kind of intro?
Stephen A. was probably so pissed.
Bro, he didn't crack a smile. Stephen A. did not laugh at all.
Yeah, that's not a joke that like people
are gonna find
funny. That's like not a joke that where people are gonna be like, you said it.
Oh
no,
man,
one's gonna laugh at that shit.
Stephen A. had a bodyguard who was like acting like he wasn't a bodyguard. Like he wasn't on stage with him. He tried to come through the crowd like he was one of us. But I saw him every time.
Nigga, you don't sit your big ass.
Yeah, it was a bald big dude in a suit. You could not miss this dude.
That's everybody.
So he sits over here and it sits like he's taking notes or whatever. But he's looking around at the crowd because this is probably the most attended panel of the conference. There's like probably like at least 200 of us in this room.
Had to be. I would have been in that bitch.
Everyone else was split out over different panels and stuff, but this one time, and it's probably more than 200. I'm not even gonna say. But yeah, so that was crazy, bro. Just being in that one, and what else do I got, man? I got some shit in my phone. What we talk about? Oh, I have no idea what we're gonna do with this topic. I might just say it and leave. this might be what we're
gonna drop this shit on y'all, and I'm out of there.
Hey man, you know the Transformers movies?
Yeah.
All right. I used to go to watch the movies in the movie theater all the time. Transformers, shout out to them. Robots and the skies, you know. But I saw this news, and it came out earlier. Apparently, allegedly, the next Transformers movie is going to have the first transgender Transformer robot. Look at that awkward silence. Everyone out there. Nobody knows what to say. However, I just don't get. I'm trying to make sense of it logically in my brain. Like, I don't know. Whatever. I saw it on Twitter.
I'll be honest.
Go ahead.
If it makes,
I got a happy song coming up.
If soon. It makes transgender people feel included and involved and like that they're being represented, to have a robot play, like, be transgender or whatever,
I would assume you would want one of the characters.
Let them have it.
I would assume you would want one of the people on the show,
not the robots that transform.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. All right, nigga. Don't make that. No, he gave me eye contact. I see what you did.
I'm saying that, like, I genuinely believe that, like, if that's gonna make you, I agree with you though. It would make more sense to make a human being like to make a real human being transgender, because, like, do the robots really
if you make, like,
do they give a fuck? I don't think any robot in Cybertron.
What is the robot gonna say when it's fighting too? Like, you know, I can't do it right now. But
all right,
come on, bro.
I'm being dead ass though. Like, whatever. If that's gonna make people feel included, whatever. I think it's dumb just because, like, it, like,
I just think
for what, like, why
robot.
does it matter? But if it, but obviously I'm not transgender, so it doesn't, like, obviously it doesn't matter to me. If it matters to you and you would like it and you think it's cool, then take it. I would be personally more impressed if they made put a transgender actor.
That's what I was saying.
That's way cooler.
If the person who's in charge, if the one of the, but
that's way cooler. Like that, like, you know, like how they had fucking Shia LaBeouf's character was the main character,
and I don't even know if he's gonna be back in this movie.
He's not. He hasn't been in, like, the last 2 or 3 of them.
Did you like Transformers growing up? I know there was a lot of blockbuster.
Those were my favorite toys growing up.
Really?
Like, literally, my family used to buy them for me, and, like, I wouldn't read the manual. I would just, like, look at whatever the fuck it was, and I would, like, learn how to put it in its thing. And I love Transformers. Like, that's my shit. Like, I love Transformers.
All right,
the movies were cool.
Now I know what I'm gonna get you for Christmas and your birthday this year.
I'll tell you right now, it's Transformer I want.
Why do you know that? Right?
The Transformers Armada Edition, Megatron. It was a tank. Megatron's usually some fucked up shit, right? He's usually like a big ass jet. In the original, he was a gun. He was like a, you know, he turned into a gun.
He was an 18-wheel. Oh no, you said Megatron, not
Megatron.
Okay, yeah.
But in Armada, which is one of the cartoon series that I was around when I was like 4 or 5 years old, he was a fucking tank. He was like a literal tank.
Yeah, that's kind of fire.
And his fucking you know how the tanks have the gun on the top. He would stand up, and his wheels were like his horns and his legs, and you would put, like, the little mini con on him, and his torso would go up, and the fucking tank gun shit would swivel around, and then it would turn into a gun underneath his hip. Yeah. And that shit was so fucking cool, bro. That was the coolest shit ever. And I want one of those,
That's pretty fire.
Yeah,
I wasn't a big Transformers dude,
I love
but I did go see the movies in the movie theater.
I love,
like, every time it dropped, I went to go, but it didn't impact me in my life for, you know, like, hugely.
I was literally like I had fucking 100 Transformers.
No. I had my second acting class, and then we'll end on this. I had my second acting class when I, like, the day that I got back, the next day I got back from Vegas. And it's been a lot of fun, bro. Like, it's definitely different. It feels weird, like script acting. Like people ask me, was it improv? No, I've done improv acting before, and stuff like that.
So you've done.
But, like, I'm trying to, like, I want to be in y'all's favorite TV shows. I want to be in movies and shit like that for real. But I said that to say it was interesting. So the class goes cool, but after the class, like we were acting out scenes in this one, like, actually, and you know, he's giving, like, people redirects, notes and stuff like that. I didn't get many in this turn, so, you know, I didn't say anything, but I didn't feel like I was doing a good job. Like, inside, I was thinking, I didn't know, but he just didn't say anything to me. So after the class, I asked him. I was like, yo, like, is there anything I can do, you know, to work on for the next time that we meet, you know, so I can work in between and stuff like that. And guess what he says to me, bro?
What?
He goes, I'm gonna read this shit verbatim. He goes, glad you're enjoying the class. I would say work on your vulnerability, allow things to affect you, and respond accordingly. And then I said, damn, that's crazy. I spent years building an exterior of invulnerability. So people I literally worked so hard to not let shit affect me, to not be vulnerable. And this is, This is the first note he's ever given me. He said, "Let things affect you. Be vulnerable." And I was like, "God damn it."
Yeah, bro, go to therapy. Therapy doesn't
No, nigga, that's not fuck therapy. I'm standing 10 toes down, nigga.
Therapy will help you be a better actor.
Listen, if you want to therapize me, you gotta pay me. How about that?
But what if it makes you a better actor?
Why can't acting make me a better actor?
Because you're not vulnerable.
I think my comedy is very vulnerable.
You're spending a lot of time.
That's what I'm saying. I think my comedy is very vulnerable. I think this podcast, I'm very vulnerable. But when I'm out in the world, he was saying, like, when I'm out in the world with people or whatever, and I do this on purpose. I'm so good at it now. When things happen, I can be like this. Like I'm reacting in my head, but I'm on the outside. I'm like, okay, well, we got to figure it out. Like it's not a thing. That's how I thought that is what. That's the easy way that I've lived my life.
He wants you to be emotionally vulnerable.
That I feel like that is even. That's what I'm saying. Like I just don't.
I feel like you put up an exterior of like machismo and humor.
I don't think
as a comedian, you're that's what you do. You're always in like Showtime mode. He's telling you to be human on camera. He's telling you to allow yourself to be vulnerable and be human on camera because it makes more sense when you're watching to be engaged in something that is also human as a human. Okay. Instead of watching somebody, watching somebody be like, trying to instead of watching somebody act like they or be what they think they should be, just be you, but say what they want you to say. Okay. And then let it kind of bleed in. Do a mixing act of both.
Yeah, I'm still learning, bro. Like apparently the whole thing about acting is you're not supposed to be thinking. Like when you when you think about what you're gonna do. You just got your lines and you got to act and let it move, go what you want about. So I still think I'm gonna be great at it. Like I said, I'm the next generation of Jamie Foxx. I'm the next generation of Donald Glover type shit. So I'm gonna be good at all this. But I definitely feel like acting, I'm gonna have to work on, bro.
They always work on it. They all work on it.
But granted, once again, this was it was only the second day. This is the first time that we played roles, and it was a dramatic scene. It wasn't like a comedic role that I was doing. Right. It was a dramatic scene that was like about some real shit. So that was a new thing to be out of the box. I don't know how I would feel or how I'd fit in a comedic role. Maybe that's like a lane that I would find fun. You know what I mean? Because I want to be a comedic actor. You can't obviously you can't think of what it's going to be. It just has to happen by the universe. But there are a lot of things where one scene somebody does a line and oh shit, okay, this person's funny before they even say a word because we know who they are and we know what they bring. Yeah. I gotta figure out how to develop a character that can be present as soon as I'm on there,
Yeah, that comes with your notoriety over time and the reputation that you build for yourself. Yeah, that's definitely for sure.
I'm trying to be Jonathan Majors, bro. Bobby Majors.
It's like when you watch old wrestling shit and you see The Rock come on the screen and they're gonna talk to The Rock. Yeah, and people laugh, but you're anticipating. You almost start laughing before because you're anticipating some funny shit. He's gonna say some disrespectful, funny ass shit, and you're gonna laugh. And that's because of the reputation that he built up for himself over the 7 years he did it. It's the same shit for you. It's just gonna take. You're at literally the ground. You're building up from the ground. You're building the foundation.
Mud. We out the mud, nigga. Why are you looking at me like that?
Next, Jamie Foxx.
Out the mud. Yeah. Out the mud. Jamie, I just killed that. That's fire.
Maybe Donald Glover.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. If I'm singing for real, I'm in my bag, bro. Listen. Put a beat on, bro. Put a beat on.
Let me sing my phone up. I got thousands.
Wait, kick a freestyle so we can do the outro and leave the episode. Kick a beat.
A beat. Hold on.
Kick a beat. We'll do a freestyle. See what we come up with. Nigga, what? Is this the same beat as last time? All right. What do you mean?
That's so, Nick. Yeah, exactly. No. What do you want me to do, bro? There's always so many fucking beat boxes.
Do something that will. All right.
What do you want me to do, bro? There's only so many fucking sounds that human mouth can make, bro. What do you want me to do?
I think. All right. Oh, my bad. I'm being too picky, but that was hilarious.
New beat, nigga. All
right. New beat. This is sway in the morning. 5 fingers to death, nigga. You gonna have to switch that shit up.
I got, bro. Let me play on my phone, bro.
All right. Let's hit one and we out of here.
Oh, you actually want me to do that?
Yeah. Let's try it.
You don't need to do that.
The real one.
I can. I don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to, but you can do it. All right, whatever, nigga. I guess I'll play a real song. I was gonna freestyle for the outro because we didn't do anything earlier. What do I want to put up? All right, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all listening to this podcast, man. As always, thank you. If you want to support us, just check the description. There's always the best way, a new way. We're evolving. We're got some new business models and things like that. But I appreciate y'all listening. I told you we'll talk in the meeting, nigga.
Yeah, I say you're telling everyone else before you're telling me.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not. We'll talk, whatever. But listen. Moving forward, I appreciate y'all. Listen, I said that I wanted this to be the first year of my come up, and so far it's been fucking amazing. So far it's been unbelievable, bro. LA, Vegas, on top of like that's just like the those are like the mountain tops of the work that I did before that. Like I'm still doing a lot of fucking groundwork, and it's taken like this is probably the hardest I've worked in a minute in terms of getting out there for things.
Networking and building something.
Yes. So just keep helping me, keep supporting me, man. Keep reposting the clips. The next show that I'm doing, I have here April 5th, River City Comedy Showcase. April 4th, I think I'm in Gainesville doing Tail Whip Comedy. April 8th, I think I'm in St. Augustine at Cafe 11, opening up for this guy. I gotta figure out his name again, but yeah. So I'll make sure I keep y'all updated and put the description and all this stuff up there. Logan, do you have any shows coming up?
No, I have no shows coming up. Not that I'm aware of. But look out for me at Art Walk. Maybe April. What is Art? I think
next one is April 5th, so it's the same day.
April 5th. Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe I'll do my set and then come over there and see what y'all got going on.
Yeah, sure.
All righty. Listen, man. The song that I'm gonna play today is called "Be All Right." Brand new QD, Jeremy Ryan. Bright purple in your phones now. Purple PEL. We going, man. I love y'all. Peace.